Right now on Weather Center Live, we're tracking moisture that will move into the desert southwest in the coming days. It could have scenes like this playing out this weekend. We'll look at who's at risk for flash flooding, plus a detailed look at your weekend no matter where you are. From the Weather Channel headquarters in Atlanta, you're watching Weather Center Live. And we'll have more on that tropical moisture that's fueling a flood risk in the southwest in just a few minutes. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Kelly Cass.
And I'm Paul Goodlow. We're also looking at a very active radar right now with storms still rolling across parts of the Midwest and the Great Lakes. Look at this complex that blasted through northern Wisconsin this afternoon, and now it's pushing across Lake Michigan, weakening as it moves through northern Michigan, but still plenty of lightning with this cell. But now other thunderstorms are popping up behind it, and there is plenty of lightning with this. Also dropping some rain over some areas that also had some wind damage, some storm damage from the earlier round of thunderstorms that came through this morning and this afternoon. Now south of there across parts of the Tennessee Valley, we're seeing in Kentucky lots of showers and thunderstorms here. Some of these have been training and causing some flood concerns here. Jackson, Lee, almost ski counties under a flash flood warning till 8 o'clock, meaning flooding is ongoing here in this area of east central Kentucky. Meanwhile, again, just to the north of Pikeville, Floyd and Pike County under a flash flood warning as well for this thunderstorm, which has kind of popped up and is slowly rating itself out, giving a lot of rain and a flood concern right now. Across the southeast and the Carolinas for yet another day, scattered showers and thunderstorms, kind of air mass thunderstorms popping up, and they can pop up anywhere and kind of drift on the low level flow here. Charlotte seeing a few storms just west of you right now. Atlanta, the storm popped up in downtown, seeing one roll on the northwest side of town right now. In fact, the airport was reporting about a half hour to almost a 50-minute delay the last 20 minutes or so. So seeing some scattered showers here, but this is the nature of the game here last couple of days and also towards the weekend. More on the forecast coming up in a few. Kelly?
Paul, as you know, this is the time of year we see two seasons battle it out. Summer has a strong hold on much of the country with heat still in place, but fall is creeping in, and with it, football season. NBC's Jay Gray is reporting live for us in Seattle this evening, where the Seahawks will take on the Packers. And Jay, it looks like you've got some pretty nice tailgating weather there.
Yeah, it has been perfect. We've been out here since early morning as they check out the sound system here at the stadium. Look, the weather has been excellent. It's going to continue to be, and I know you'll talk more about that. This is a city where they say the fans are the loudest. The 12th man, they're called. This is the first time they've been together in this stadium since the Seahawks won the Super Bowl. So they're really fired up about what's going to go on here. You talk about concerts leading into this game. Well, we've got First Soundgarden, the iconic Seattle group that's been together for 3 decades. They're performing it. That's followed by Pharrell. He'll make everyone happy before kickoff here. And then we've got the Seahawks and the Green Bay Packers, two teams with aspirations to get to the Super Bowl. Of course, Seattle wanting to repeat. They want to be a dynasty team and know they'll have to win more than one if they want to do that. The Packers with a long history when it comes to Super Bowls. But the fans here, they're just amazing. They're excited. It'll be packed inside. It'll be packed outside. And Kelly, I know you're going to talk about the forecast, but it's going to be perfect weather come kickoff.
And Jay, it's a good thing it's there. I know Green Bay was rocked by storms earlier this afternoon, but I'm not sure. Are you into fantasy football, Jay?
Yeah, I play a little fantasy football on occasion.
All right, well, good. Who's your pick then?
I think if you want to pick a team here tonight, it's Seattle. I mean, this home field advantage is just so major. Players across the league talk about how loud it is here, how difficult it is to play, and then the excitement of unfurling the Super Bowl banner here tonight and the crowd getting to take part in that and all the festivities that go on as a part of this opening night. It's going to be a fun time. If you like that, you see it tonight here on NBC, or on NBC, not on Weather Channel. And then the end of the season, the last game of the year, also on NBC, Super Bowl 49 in Arizona. Both these teams want to get there.
And Jay, who just performed the national anthem there?
Ariana Grande, and she actually just finished a rehearsal here. It sounded great. She sounded terrific. So star-studded lineup here before the game, I'm sure during the game, and then after they're hoping that they're celebrating a victory for the Seahawks here.
All right, very exciting, Jay. Thanks so much for reporting live for us from Seattle.
Thanks, Kelly.
And by the way, Paul's going to have much more on fantasy football, how weather is related to that as well. Let's take a look at your forecast for tonight's game in Seattle. As Jay just mentioned, great weather for tailgating. Great weather for kickoff, sunshine, 73 degrees as the Seahawks take on the Green Bay Packers. Paul, you're tracking some stormy weather, though.
I am, though, but again, great weather for a football game. Got to remember, West Coast, that's 3 hours behind East Coast, so it's a 5:30 local time, 8:30 Eastern time game. And Kelly, you mentioned the fantasy football forecast. I'll have that, who you can start, who you should bench based on the weather conditions coming up at the bottom of the hour, so about 26 minutes away from that. Meanwhile, watching this disturbance right across areas of the Great Lakes, the upper Midwest, even Green Bay got rocked by some storms earlier today. But right now, those storms are starting to push across Lake Michigan and weaken, but now we're seeing yet another line of showers and thunderstorms here across Wisconsin. But overall, yeah, that's our active jet stream pushing those storms there, giving us the risk of damaging winds and large hail and all of that. But generally across the southeast, it's the summer doldrums. Anytime after, say, the lunch hour, showers and thunderstorms will pop up basically anywhere. And eventually they rain themselves out. That activity will go down once the sun goes down. But talking about that radar blasting on through Green Bay here, those storms are weakening somewhat as they move across northern Michigan, but still watching yet another line of showers and thunderstorms that are now popping up here across areas of north central Wisconsin, heading back into Green Bay. So, yeah, if the game was being played there tonight, they definitely would be impacted. Meanwhile, again, we also had our fair share of damage with this first line of thunderstorms. Trees being knocked down here in Argonne, Wisconsin. Numerous trees knocked down because of that. And we're also now watching heavy rain across areas of Kentucky and Tennessee. Right now, it's a flash flood warning for Jackson, Lee, and Alaska counties here for some very heavy rain. Also around Pike County and Floyd County under a flash flood warning. Meanwhile, across the border into Virginia, seeing Smith and Tazewell counties dealing with some ongoing flooding with a flood warning for you. And otherwise, we're seeing just some scattered showers and thunderstorms. Any one of these could pulse up to a severe limit for a little while. So again, keep it tuned here to the Weather Channel. Kelly?
Hunting lightning in the desert Southwest? That's right. Next, ride along a lightning tour and the cool tool these tourists are using to get that perfect picture.
Mom, all-you-can-eat pancakes, everyday value slam, build your own chicken wraps, or loaded breakfast sandwich, only $4 each.
Good eye, and very budget conscious of you.
Does that mean I can get that new laptop?
How about a shake instead?
Welcome to Denny's.
Denny's, welcome to America's Diner.
Our pets take care of us in so many ways. At Petco, we do what we can to return the favor with choices like Natural Balance, Ultra Whole Body Health, a gluten-free diet that also supports brain health. Because true companions always look out for each other. Petco.
I get goosebumps when I find a low price.
I let him know every time I save $1.
Every time.
Now there's a tool made for you. Introducing Savings Catcher from Walmart. It compares prices to top stores in your area.
No more driving all over town.
If there's a lower advertised price, Walmart will give you the difference on an e-gift card.
Oh, money!
Every penny counts.
Yep.
Try the Savings Catcher for yourself. Go to walmart.com/savingscatcher and enter your receipt. Save money, live better. Walmart.
Andrew, Rita, Sandy. Meet Chris, Jackie, Joe. Minor damage or major disaster. When you need us most, we're there. State Farm. We're a force of nature, too.
Every day this week, the Weather Channel is all about surviving the worst.
One goal, to stay alive.
Every night, vicious weather puts people to the test in powerful shows you can't afford to miss. And the next morning, AMHQ makes sure you learn the lesson. This is Survival Week on the Weather Channel.
Currently in our area, 78 degrees with showers. Tonight, thunderstorms early, low 76. Chance of rain, 80%. Friday, thunderstorms developing in the afternoon, high 89. Chance of rain, 40%. Here's our 7-day outlook.
biggest season yet. An all-new season of Prospectors, coming in December on the Weather Channel.
Now you can merge the physical freedom of the car with the virtual freedom of Wi-Fi. Chevrolet, the first and only car company to bring built-in 4G LTE Wi-Fi to cars, trucks, and crossovers.
Hi, Mom.
You made it.
It's the new independence.
Hey, how was work?
Great. You need to just cut it down. What's the status?
Network's up 100%.
Hi, how was your weekend?
It was great.
In the Army Reserve, all it takes is 1 weekend a month and 2 weeks a year to get the skills, training, and strength of being in the Army.
Lowe's presents how to install a new washing machine with one finger.
Maybe a little more that way.
Nice.
Now get 10% off Energy Star Major Appliances $399 and above.
Well, from the air, crews are attacking a wildfire that's burned through 100 square miles of land here in Northern California. Lightning sparked the Happy Campfire back in mid-August. It's threatening 750 homes in Siskiyou County. Now, Northern California and Oregon is the busiest wildfire region in the country right now, with 5 large fires burning as we speak. Let's talk about the West, and they're still in the midst of a pretty serious drought across the area as well. But we have seen a little dent put in the drought. Let's talk about the drought numbers here in California. We can see we've actually gotten a little bit better in terms of severe drought. 2 weeks ago it was at 43%. Now it is at 40%. And most of that is because of the monsoon season inspiring thunderstorms across the Southwest and giving a little dent there. But nationwide, also a small decrease in severe drought. 3 months ago it was 27%. Latest numbers coming in at 21. Kelly?
Well, it's one of the most unusual and yet most beautiful vacations you can ever take. Hunting for the perfect lightning strike in the American Southwest. Our Dave Malkoff tags along with tourists from all around the world.
Beneath the Arizona sun,
Just something about this desert.
the hunt is on.
Come on, okay, come on then.
Wendy and Alan Rogers live in southern England.
Oh, and another two. Yeah, and another two then.
Their American vacation
Hopefully we'll get a storm soon.
is a bit unusual, to say the least. This van full of tourists
Come on, don't be shy.
are purposely stalking
Come on, give us another one.
a lightning storm.
I mean, you're the fanatic, and I'm just a willing accomplice, aren't I? Yeah.
They're after beautiful shots of nature's fury. 1 billion volts of electricity. Lightning burns hotter than the surface of the sun. Then, in a millisecond, they're gone.
You can't control lightning. It does what it does.
Actually, this is actually a first for us chasing in Southeast California.
Most people who make this trip have these expensive lightning triggers hooked to their cameras.
It'll actually trip your shutter and take a picture.
I'm hoping.
Wendy and Alan glide along on hope
I haven't invested in one of these lightning triggers, so.
and a fast finger.
Oh, that I hope I got. That might be my first lightning picture.
Moments after we passed this sign, the whole field trip took a turn.
Never seen that before.
Flash flood.
That was really cool. It's gonna come across the road right here. Look at this. Look at this.
Right before our eyes and lenses. It is the perfect summer vacation for Mother Nature's fan club.
That was wonderful. That was wonderful.
Wow, who knew they gave lightning tours out there? Well, we're seeing plenty of lightning across the Southwest, and we're going to see more in the coming days, especially as we head toward this weekend, courtesy of some tropical moisture coming in from the East Pacific. Hurricane Norbert swirling around out there. Right now, even without Norbert's moisture, we are seeing plenty of showers and thunderstorms. It is monsoon season after all, and we will continue to see that moisture build up, not just from the Pacific, but we're also tapping the Gulf as well. So the moisture pretty much aimed at the Southwest for the next couple of days, and that will increase our chance for some showers and thunderstorms, especially with a frontal boundary that's just kind of hanging out here, stalled out across the Four Corners region. So with that, watch out for some heavy rain. Slow-moving thunderstorms could result in more of that flash flooding as well. Here's a look at the available moisture. The purple indicating the highest moisture, and the red also pretty high. Well, we're going to see all that red and purple start to increase across Arizona and New Mexico as we head towards Sunday and especially into Monday. So Saturday, here we go. We're going to get some of those rain and showers and thunderstorms going across southern Arizona, around Tucson, over towards El Paso, Texas, Albuquerque. Got you in the green for Sunday. Then as we head back to work on Monday, we're going to have to watch out for some flooded roadways, I'm afraid, between Flagstaff and Phoenix. Albuquerque also looking at that increased chance for some rain and thunderstorms. So we're talking about 1 to 2 inches possibly in the southern parts of Arizona. Remember, it doesn't take much to flood the desert areas, and 3 to 5, we got the bullseye right over parts of New Mexico. This goes right through Monday. Paul?
Well, we have a threat now from the sea. Early warning about a brand new tropical system that's getting its act together. Jim Cantore with a chance for development is something bigger next in your tropical updates.
At Farmers, we make you smarter about your insurance, because what you don't know can hurt you. What if you didn't know that taking pictures of your belongings helps when you have a claim? Or that Farmers offers a policy that'll replace your car with a new one if it's totaled within the first 2 model years? And that parking near a street lamp deters thieves. The more you know, the better you can plan for what's ahead. Talk to Farmers and get smarter about your insurance.
We are Farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
Call 1-800-FARMERS and see how much you could save.
I take Prilosec OTC each morning for my frequent heartburn, because it gives me 0 heartburn.
Prilosec OTC, the #1 doctor-recommended frequent heartburn medicine for 9 straight years. 1 pill each morning, 24 hours, 0 heartburn.
Claritin D presents 2 allergy sufferers. One tried Nasacort, which could take up to a week to feel maximum nasal symptom relief. The other took Claritin D, which starts to work on allergies in 30 minutes. The moral, nothing works faster than Claritin D.
Toaster strudel. More fruit in the filling. Yeah. Yeah. Warm, flaky, gooey. Toaster strudel.
Now with more fruit.
I just assumed I was giving Buster a food that had real meat as the first ingredient. It was one of the big name brands I've had him for years. A chicken byproduct meal? What an eye-opener. That's why I switched him to Blue.
All Blue Life Protection foods are made with the finest natural ingredients. Compare your dog's food to Blue at compareblue.com. Your dog will love our natural and healthy Blue treats. Everything from Blue Bones Dental Chews to tasty Blue Jerky. And with new Blue Joint Sticks and Crunchy Bits, watch him come running.
Hi, I'm Creek Stewart, Weather Channel survival expert, reminding you that Survival Week continues tonight at 8 with 3 straight episodes of weather caught on camera.
I'm Patrick Murphy. I'm one of only 10 CPAs in Congress. We do numbers. Like 3. The number of times I voted against congressional pay raises. Or 56 billion. That's how much government spending I cut, working across the aisle. And the amount Congress should get paid if they don't pass a budget? 0. I'm Patrick Murphy, and I approve this message. I'll keep working across party lines to get things done. You can count on it.
When you told me about this Candy Crush game, at first I thought, so what? But now I can't stop playing.
That's not how it works.
I mean, it's so simple. It's like my car insurance. I saved 15% in 15 minutes.
Well, Esurance could have saved you money in half that time.
3 in a row. Sweet.
15 minutes for a quote isn't so sweet.
Level 2.
Start with a quote from Esurance and you can save money on car insurance in half the time. Welcome to the modern world. Esurance, backed by Allstate. Click or call.
Shipping, and even pay the return postage. Try NoNo risk-free today.
They're back for their biggest season yet. An all-new season of Prospectors, coming in December on the Weather Channel.
Currently in our area, 81 degrees under mostly cloudy skies. Tonight, thunderstorms early, low 77. Chance of rain 80%. Friday, thunderstorms developing in the afternoon, high 89. Chance of rain 40%. Here's our 7-day outlook.
All right, 15 minutes past the top of the hour. Time now for our tropical update. And here it is, Hurricane Norbert. The hurricane hunters actually took a little trip into this thing, found 90-mile-per-hour winds and also a pretty low pressure at 970 millibars. And it's kind of interesting. I'll show you the visible later on, but we actually don't even have an eye with this. This is a pretty decent low pressure system with a hurricane to not have an eye. But we certainly have moisture, and there you can see it about 130 miles off to the southern tip of Baja California. So let's check on our friends in Cabo San Lucas. What do you think? Ooh, I got to be honest with you. That's looking pretty ugly. I mean, look at the wave action here. Big waves just kind of rolling in to Cabo here. Big waves, dark skies. Kind of looks like a scene from a movie here, doesn't it? So some nasty weather in Cabo, and you can see they're pretty much encased in it here with the rain and the wind as well. All right, so tropical storm watches have now, on the latest advisory, been extended up the Baja here a little bit. You can see where the warnings are, pretty much the southern tip of Baja all the way back around toward La Paz. Not surprising given the kind of conditions that we have. It's a small system in terms of where the best thunderstorms and heaviest concentration rain is, but as you can see, some of these bands are breaking off from time to time and working their way up toward Cabo. As a matter of fact, we may even get a break in Cabo as that advex off toward the north. We'll keep an eye on that camera for you as we go on through the morning. So I mentioned no eye. If there's going to be one, it would probably be right about there on the visible satellite image. But you can certainly see we still have some thunderstorms around the center, and there's still a chance for this obviously to strengthen as we go further on in time. So we'll keep an eye on it. Notice it's going to stay over that warm water for another day and a half. There's going to be a little northerly shear continuing, also some dry air that's going to get into this on the northern side of it. But it's really the cold water as we get into Sunday that'll allow this thing to really dissipate as it works its way on off toward the northwest. Then the big question is, which way does it go? Does it go off to the northwest, or does it kind of curl in, as the American model says, and make its way into Southern California? So let's take a look at that. And really, at the end of the day, that really doesn't matter. If it does take this track, it's going to give us a little bit more moisture to deal with in Southern California. All right, the European says this thing will run out of steam pretty quickly here and dissipate and also hook off toward the left. So American model here in red, European model off toward the west. So complete split. I've seen a lot of them do the latter, do what the European is showing us. So that would not surprise me. That would probably be my first pick as to where the eventual center goes. But at the same time, we're also going to watch this moisture continuing to surge up through the Gulf of California here into Arizona, New Mexico. So notice how dry it is today. Water vapor showing this big slug of dry air right in through here. Now, eventually, some of that is going to get into this and also help weaken, we think, the storm as it pulls on off toward the north. So it's going to be cold water and eventual dry air. But we're also going to see the moisture surging north. So we'll see this over the next couple of days kind of come around. The dry air will kind of bend down like this while the moisture will actually make its way toward the north. That's what all the models are telling us, especially the ones that calculate what we call precipitable water. And that basically takes an area from about 11 miles up in the atmosphere down to the surface and calculates the concentration of water vapor. And you can see where the tropical system is, right? It's all in this purple here. But look at the surge that comes up through the Gulf of California into southern Arizona, into California. This will obviously aid in the shower and thunderstorm development here. Locally heavy rain, and still, even in these advisories that we're getting from the Hurricane Center, talking about potential life-threatening flooding. Now, as I mentioned earlier, depending on which track this takes and what's left of Norbert, we may get an additional slug here on Tuesday if this thing decides to come in. It won't be a tropical system at this point, but it will be a tropical slug of moisture. We also have a wave event that we are going to deal with here. The waves are going to come on shore. Once again, not be as high as what they did or were with Marie. So there's 4 to 8 feet, dangerous surf, minor coastal flooding. The Weather Service offices out of San Diego and LA are both talking about this. So again, we're talking about something that's maybe I guess, a third of the size of the last one. But either way, dangerous surf conditions as well. So here we go. A new wave coming off the African coast. We talked about this yesterday. We've been waiting for this. Now, the chances for development have not changed all that much. They're still at 30% here, and I'll show you why here in just a second on the water vapor image. Look at that. Whew. Talk about dry air. That's dry air. And look at which way the wave is heading. Right off toward the west, right into that, right? So it's going to be fighting dry air for a while, as so many have. So the big question is, what is going to be left of it when it gets in this potential development area? That's going to be a good question. We got days to watch it here, guys. If it makes its way across the Atlantic and through the Caribbean, we may have something to deal with here in the States. But way too early to make that call right now. Paul and Kelly, back to you.
All right, Jim, thanks a lot. A lot of kids do not have air conditioning.
Yes, so in fact, they are missing school. In fact, we'll show you what New York City schools are doing to beat the heat there.
Lowe's presents how to install a new washing machine with one finger.
Maybe a little more that way.
Nice.
Now get 10% off Energy Star major appliances $3.99 and above.
Check.
Energizer protects your devices from damaging leaks.
Shopping online is as easy as it gets. Wouldn't it be great if hiring plumbers, carpenters, and even piano tuners were just as simple? Thanks to Angie's List, now it is. Start shopping online from a list of top-rated providers.
Visit angieslist.com today.
On our honeymoon, Sarah was glowing. Years later, she still is.
Nice and Easy Color looks lit by the sun with luminous lowlights and shimmering highlights.
She's more radiant than ever.
Nice and Easy for the most natural shade of you.
Introducing York Minis. A bite-sized new way to enjoy the full-size sensation of peppermint and rich dark chocolate. New York Minis. Get the sensation.
Stanley Steamer is the first carpet cleaning service to be certified by the Asthma and Allergy Foundation of America, eliminating an average of 94% of common household allergens like dust, pollen, and pet dander. For a cleaner, healthier home. Certified. It's our new standard of clean. Call now about our $99 carpet cleaning special.
Call 1-800-STEAMER. Stanley Steamer, your certified cleaner.
What makes Lay's Kitchen different from the rest? We pride ourselves on bold, authentic flavors with the finest ingredients. Our vegetables are farm-grown and prepared with the passion they deserve. Tangy peppers unite with the sweetness of tomatoes and onions to create our exquisite mesquite barbecue flavor. The satisfying crunch and rich flavors of Lay's kettle-cooked chips. One taste and you're in love.
It's not every day that you find yourself at the corner of a little flu shot and a world of difference. When you get any immunization at Walgreens, you'll help provide a life-saving vaccine to a child in a developing country through the UN Foundation's Shot at Life campaign. Thanks to customers like you, last year we helped supply 3 million vaccines to children in need. This year, help give even more. It's easy at Walgreens. Simply get a shot and give a shot. At the corner of happy and healthy.
Every day this week, the Weather Channel is all about surviving the worst. One goal, to stay alive. Every night, vicious weather puts people to the test in powerful shows you can't afford to miss. And the next morning, AMHQ makes sure you learn the lesson. This is Survival Week on the Weather Channel.
Currently in our area, 81 degrees under mostly cloudy skies. Tonight, thunderstorms early, low 77. Chance of rain, 80%. Friday, thunderstorms developing in the afternoon, high 89. Chance of rain, 40%. Here's our 7-day outlook.
season yet. An all-new season of Prospectors, coming in December on the Weather Channel.